Hello friends, welcome back to our channel PMP Express. I am Mark, your host. We have 40 questions to prepare you for the exam. The questions cover the diverse topics such as scheduling, stakeholder management, VUCA, Agile, waterfall, and hybrid methodologies. Please subscribe, like, and share our content. Let's get into it. 1. James is managing a construction project for SkyBuild Ltd. The client requests a major design change that will extend the project timeline. What should James do first? A. Approve the change and adjust the schedule accordingly. B. Reject the change since it affects the timeline. C. Evaluate the impact of the change before taking action. D. Inform the client that the project cannot accommodate changes. Answer. C. Evaluate the impact of the change before taking action. Explanation. Before accepting or rejecting any change, the project manager should assess its impact on the project scope, schedule, and budget. A formal change request should then be processed. 2. Linda is assembling a project team for a software development project at CodeSphere Inc. What factors should she prioritize when selecting team members? A. Team members' availability. B. Cost of hiring resources. C. Skill sets relevant to project needs. D. Seniority within the company. Answer. C. Skill sets relevant to project needs. Explanation. Selecting team members should focus on ensuring the right skills and competencies are available to meet project objectives. First here, Michael is leading a hybrid project at TechEdge Corp. The client insists on fixed milestones while allowing flexibility in execution. What project approach should Michael recommend? A. Agile. B. Waterfall. C. Hybrid. D. Predictive. Answer. C. Hybrid. Explanation. A hybrid approach allows structured milestone tracking while incorporating flexibility in execution, balancing both predictive and adaptive methods. 4. Sarah is managing a supply chain project for a multinational company. One of the suppliers is experiencing delays due to economic instability. What should Sarah do first? A. Escalate the issue to senior management. B. Identify alternative suppliers and update the risk register. C. Terminate the contract with the supplier immediately. D. Delay the project until the supplier stabilizes. Answer. B. Identify alternative suppliers and update the risk register. Explanation. Risk management requires proactive planning. Identifying alternatives mitigates potential disruptions and ensures project continuity. 5. David is leading an Agile team at Softflow Ltd. A stakeholder demands detailed scope documentation before the project begins. How should David address this concern? A. Explain that Agile embraces evolving requirements. B. Provide a detailed work breakdown structure, WBS. C. Switch to a predictive project approach. D. Ignore the stakeholder's concern. Answer. A. Explain that Agile embraces evolving requirements. Explanation. Agile methodology values flexibility, allowing changes throughout the project rather than defining scope rigidly up front. 6. John is implementing a new enterprise resource planning (ERP) system at FinServ Ltd. The project has both iterative and sequential components. What is the best methodology for this project? A. Agile. B. Waterfall. C. Hybrid. D. Scrum. Answer: C. Hybrid explanation. Hybrid methodologies combine the structured planning of waterfall with the adaptability of Agile, making them suitable for projects with both predictable and flexible requirements. 7. Lena is leading a marketing project at Adwave Ltd. She needs to balance strategic planning with rapid iterations. What project approach should she use? A. Kanban. B. Agile. C. Waterfall. D. Lean. Answer: B. Agile explanation. Agile allows for iterative adjustments based on evolving market conditions, making it ideal for marketing projects. 8. A manufacturing project at Titan Industries faces delays due to regulatory changes. What should the project manager do first? A. Revise the project plan and communicate changes. B. Update the risk management plan. C. Request a change in project scope. D. Proceed without adjusting the plan. Answer: B. Update the risk management plan. Explanation: Regulatory changes are external risks that must be addressed in the risk management plan to prevent further delays. 9. Robert is leading an IT transformation project at Datacore Ltd. A key stakeholder is resisting changes in business processes. What should Robert do? A. Provide training and change management support. B. Remove the stakeholder from the project. C. Implement changes without consulting the stakeholder. D. Delay the project until the stakeholder agrees. Answer: A. Provide training and change management support. Explanation: Stakeholder engagement strategies, including training and communication, help reduce resistance to change. 10. Emily is leading a hybrid project for Green Tech Solutions. The team is using Agile practices, but senior management prefers detailed status reports. What should Emily do? A. Implement a tailored reporting system that aligns with both Agile and predictive needs. B. Ask the team to abandon Agile practices and switch to waterfall. C. Ignore management's request. D. Convince management to stop requesting detailed reports. Answer: A. Implement a tailored reporting system that aligns with both Agile and predictive needs. Explanation: Hybrid project management requires balancing Agile execution with traditional reporting requirements to satisfy all stakeholders. 11. Alex is managing an airport expansion project for AeroBuild Ltd. During execution, government regulations change, impacting the environmental compliance requirements. What should Alex do first? A. Stop all work until compliance is reassessed. B. Inform stakeholders and revise the compliance plan. C. Submit a change request to modify the project scope. D. Ignore the change and proceed as planned. Answer: B. Inform stakeholders and revise the compliance plan. Explanation: External regulatory changes must be evaluated and compliance plans updated before any scope adjustments occur. 12. During a software development project at Codeforge Ltd., the team experiences continuous scope creep due to high client involvement. What should the project manager do? A. Restrict client involvement to scheduled meetings. B. Implement strict change control processes. C. Accept all changes to maintain client satisfaction. D. Escalate the issue to senior management. Answer: B. Implement strict change control processes. Explanation: scope creep can derail a project. A structured change management process ensures that only approved changes are implemented. 13. Daniel is leading an Agile project at Technova LT. A key team member continuously misses sprint retrospectives. What should Daniel do? A. Remove the team member from the project. B. Discuss the importance of retrospectives with the team member. C. Assign someone to attend on their behalf. D. Ignore the issue since the work is being completed. Answer: B. Discuss the importance of retrospectives with the team member. Explanation: Agile emphasizes team collaboration and continuous improvement, making retrospectives a critical practice. 14. Lisa is leading a multinational infrastructure project. Stakeholders in different time zones demand immediate responses, making scheduling difficult. What should Lisa do? A. Use asynchronous communication tools and set clear response expectations. B. Work extended hours to accommodate all stakeholders. C. Assign a different project manager for each region. D. Require all stakeholders to align with the project's time zone. Answer: A. Use asynchronous communication tools and set clear response expectations. Explanation: Virtual and distributed teams require structured communication to ensure efficiency while respecting time zone differences. 15. A manufacturing project at Titan Machinery is behind schedule. The project manager wants to recover lost time without increasing costs. What is the best approach? A. Add more resources to the project. B. Reduce the project scope. C. Implement fast tracking by overlapping tasks. D. Crash the schedule by authorizing overtime. Answer: C. Implement fast tracking by overlapping tasks. Explanation: Fast tracking allows overlapping of tasks without adding costs, though it may introduce risks. 16. During the execution phase of an Agile project, the sponsor at Innovate Tech Ltd. Asks for a detailed cost breakdown. How should the project manager respond? A. Provide an estimate based on Agile value delivery principles. B. Stop the project and prepare a cost report. C. Convert the project to a traditional waterfall approach. D. Refuse, explaining that Agile does not track costs in detail. Answer: A. Provide an estimate based on Agile value delivery principles. Explanation: Agile does not track costs like predictive approaches, but high-level cost estimates should be provided. 17. A hybrid project at Tech Fusion Inc. is experiencing conflicts between Agile and traditional teams. What should the project manager do? A. Create a common ground by integrating both approaches. B. Force all teams to follow a single methodology. C. Assign separate project managers for Agile and traditional teams. D. Allow each team to operate independently without coordination. Answer: A. Create a common ground by integrating both approaches. Explanation. Hybrid projects require a balance between agile flexibility and predictive structure to ensure alignment. 18. A software project at CloudNet Solutions faces resistance from senior employees. They fear job losses due to automation. What should the project manager do? A. Provide training and communicate how automation will support employees. B. Ignore the concerns and proceed with implementation. C. Terminate employees resisting change. D. Delay the project until all employees accept the changes. Answer. A. Provide training and communicate how automation will support employees. Explanation. Change resistance must be managed through clear communication, training, and involvement. 19. In an Agile project at SprintSoft Ltd, the product owner constantly changes requirements mid-sprint. How should the project manager respond? A. Advise the product owner that changes must wait until the next sprint. B. Adjust the sprint backlog immediately. C. Allow changes if they improve the product. D. Ignore the changes and stick to the original plan. Answer. A. Advise the product owner that changes must wait until the next sprint. Explanation. Agile principles allow flexibility, but mid-sprint changes disrupt development. Changes should be added to the backlog for the next sprint. 20. An infrastructure project at Metro Build Ltd must be completed in 18 months. The project manager decides to introduce lags in scheduling. What does this mean? A. Tasks will start later than initially planned. B. Some tasks will be performed simultaneously. C. The project duration will increase. D. The critical path will be removed. Answer. A. Tasks will start later than initially planned. Explanation. Lags introduce intentional delays between dependent tasks to optimize scheduling. 21. Martha is managing a project at Swift Logistics. A key stakeholder demands major changes after project execution has started. What should Martha do first? A. Implement the requested changes immediately. B. Evaluate the impact of the changes before making a decision. C. Refuse the changes as they are outside the original scope. D. Escalate the request to senior management. Answer. B. Evaluate the impact of the changes before making a decision. Explanation. Change requests must be assessed for their impact on scope, cost, and schedule before approval or rejection. 22. In a construction project at BuildRight Ltd, the project team is struggling to meet deadlines due to poor task sequencing. What scheduling technique can help optimize the workflow? A. Critical path method, CPM. B. Monte Carlo simulation. C. Earned value management, EVM. D. Just-in-time scheduling. Answer. A. Critical path method, CPM. Explanation. CPM helps identify the longest path of dependent tasks, ensuring schedule optimization. 23. Victor is leading a product launch at NextGen Tech. The team follows an agile methodology but struggles to manage backlog prioritization. What technique should they use? A. Moscow W prioritization. B. Delphi method. C. Pareto analysis. D. Ishikawa diagram. Answer: A. Moscow prioritization. Explanation: Moscow, must have, should have, could have, won't have, helps Agile teams prioritize backlog items effectively. 24. A manufacturing project at Autotech Ltd requires both predictive and agile methodologies. What is the best approach? A. Use a hybrid project management approach. B. Force Agile teams to adopt waterfall practices. C. Use only a predictive methodology. D. Switch to Agile entirely. Answer: A. Use a hybrid project management approach. Explanation: Hybrid methodologies allow teams to leverage both agile flexibility and predictive control based on project needs. 25. During a merger integration project at Finbank, tensions arise between teams from different organizations. What leadership style should the project manager adopt? A. Servant leadership. B. Autocratic leadership. C. Laissez-faire leadership. D. Transactional leadership. Answer: A. Servant leadership. Explanation: Servant leadership fosters collaboration, trust, and support, which is crucial in high-stress, integration-heavy environments. 26. A cybersecurity project at DataSecure Inc. faces continuous threats due to evolving risks. How should the project manager handle this? A. Adopt an iterative risk management approach. B. Conduct a risk assessment only at the start. C. Ignore emerging risks until they become critical. D. Implement risk responses reactively. Answer: A. Adopt an iterative risk management approach. Explanation: Cybersecurity projects require continuous risk assessment due to evolving threats. 27. John is leading a government infrastructure project with frequent policy changes. What should he do to mitigate the impact of these external factors? A. Continuously monitor and adapt to regulatory changes. B. Ignore policy changes unless legally mandated. C. Push back against government regulations. D. Assume policies will remain stable. Answer: A. Continuously monitor and adapt to regulatory changes. Explanation: External environmental factors like government policies must be continuously assessed and integrated into project planning. 28. An Agile team at SmartApps Inc. frequently misses sprint goals. What is the best approach to improve performance? A. Conduct sprint retrospectives and adjust processes. B. Extend sprint durations to allow more time. C. Reduce collaboration to minimize distractions. D. Switch to a waterfall approach. Answer: A. Conduct sprint retrospectives and adjust processes. Explanation: Sprint retrospectives help Agile teams identify improvement areas and optimize performance. 29. Maria is leading a project at Pharmatech and is struggling with resistant stakeholders who do not align with project goals. What should she do? A. Engage stakeholders early and address concerns proactively. B. Exclude resistant stakeholders from meetings. C. Proceed without considering stakeholder input. D. Escalate resistance to senior management. Answer: A. Engage stakeholders early and address concerns proactively. Explanation: stakeholder engagement must be proactive to ensure alignment and buy-in. 30. A project at Green Energy Limited requires integrating sustainability practices. How should the project manager ensure compliance? A. Include sustainability requirements in project objectives. B. Address sustainability only if requested by stakeholders. C. Focus on cost reduction and ignore sustainability. D. Implement sustainability practices after project completion. Answer: A. Include sustainability requirements in project objectives. Explanation: sustainability should be embedded in project objectives from the start to ensure compliance. 31. You are managing a software development project at TechCode Ltd. The team is analyzing software bugs using the Pareto chart shown. What conclusion can you draw from this chart? A. Most software bugs come from security vulnerabilities. B. A small number of bug categories contribute to most defects. C. Bugs are evenly distributed across all categories. D. Load-related bugs are the highest priority. Answer: B. A small number of bug categories contribute to most defects. Explanation: the Pareto principle, 80-20 rule, states that most problems stem from a few causes. In this case, calculations and interface account for most defects, so fixing these will yield the greatest improvement. 32. Your QA team at DevSoft is using the Pareto chart to prioritize bug fixes. According to the chart, what should the team address first? A. Security bugs. B. Load-related bugs. C. Calculation-related bugs. D. Database-related bugs. Answer: C. Calculation-related bugs. Explanation: the highest defect frequency is in the calculations category, making it the highest priority for quality improvement. 33. Your project sponsor asks how the Pareto chart can improve resource allocation. How should you respond? A. It helps allocate resources to the most common defects first. B. It ensures all defects receive equal attention. C. It eliminates all defects in one iteration. D. It focuses only on security issues. Answer: A. It helps allocate resources to the most common defects first. Explanation: a Pareto chart directs focus on high-impact issues, improving efficiency and quality management. 34. Your company, Sofsys Ltd, is using a Pareto chart for defect analysis. The cumulative percentage line crosses 80% at interface bugs. What action should be taken? A. Focus on fixing calculation and interface bugs first. B. Spread effort equally across all bug categories. C. Only address security-related bugs. D. Delay fixes until project completion. Answer: A. Focus on fixing calculation and interface bugs first. Explanation: if two categories contribute to 80% of defects, resolving them first will maximize improvement with minimal effort. 35. Your team is using the Pareto chart to improve sprint planning in an Agile environment. How can they use the chart to guide backlog prioritization? A. Prioritize high-frequency defects in upcoming sprints. B. Ignore defect frequency and work on all backlog items equally. C. Address the smallest issues first. D. Focus on security fixes first, regardless of impact. Answer: A. Prioritize high-frequency defects in upcoming sprints. Explanation: using Pareto analysis in Agile helps teams focus on the most significant issues early, improving system stability efficiently. 36. A project at InfraBuild Limited is delayed due to excessive approval processes. What Agile approach can help accelerate decision-making? A. Delegating decisions to self-organizing teams. B. Increasing hierarchical control. C. Extending project duration. D. Reducing stakeholder involvement. Answer: A. Delegating decisions to self-organizing teams. Explanation: Agile emphasizes decentralized decision-making to improve responsiveness and reduce bottlenecks. 37. Your team at Green Power Inc. is struggling with stakeholder conflicts. What tool can help visualize stakeholder influence? A. Stakeholder engagement matrix. B. Ishikawa diagram. C. Pareto chart. D. Monte Carlo analysis. Answer: A. Stakeholder engagement matrix. Explanation: a stakeholder engagement matrix helps map stakeholders' influence and expectations for effective engagement strategies. 38. Your company, Aerotech Ltd., is transitioning from waterfall to hybrid. What is a key challenge in this transition? A. Balancing agile flexibility with predictive control. B. Eliminating all documentation requirements. C. Removing all structured planning. D. Ignoring stakeholder input. Answer: A. Balancing agile flexibility with predictive control. Explanation: hybrid methodologies require careful integration of agile adaptability and waterfall predictability. 39. Your project at Ship Logistics is operating in a VUCA, volatile, uncertain, complex, ambiguous environment. What is the best strategy to manage it? A. Increase adaptability and iterative planning. B. Follow a rigid project plan. C. Reduce communication with stakeholders. D. Assume the environment will stabilize. Answer: A. Increase adaptability and iterative planning. Explanation: VUCA environments require flexibility, continuous reassessment, and iterative decision-making. 40. A critical stakeholder at DataWorks Inc. is constantly changing requirements. What negotiation approach should the project manager use? A. Collaborative negotiation. B. Avoidance. C. Forcing compliance. D. Ignoring stakeholder feedback. Answer: A. Collaborative negotiation. Explanation: collaborative negotiation fosters mutual understanding, ensuring project success without excessive disruptions. Thank you for taking the quiz. We have done all 40 questions. Let us know how you did in the comment section. All the best for your exam preparations. We will meet on the next video.